Hi friends, welcome to VK Lectures. Here are answers to few more questions put up in our Telegram channel, CSIR Net IIT Jam Physics. So let us see one by one. Which of the following is not true about Raman scattering? Raman scattering deals with molecular spectra. And what happens in this molecular spectra of Raman scattering is you have a light of energy h nu, which is from either UV region or from visible region, is illuminating a material. This material can be either gas, liquid or crystal. Now when it is illuminated, this visible light is being scattered in different direction with different frequencies. So the scattered light have different energies, and they are stock line with energy h nu minus h nu naught, Rayleigh line with energy h nu, and anti-stoke line with energy h nu plus h nu naught. The value h nu naught is called characteristic energy, and the corresponding frequency nu naught is called characteristic frequency, which is the property of the material that we are using. The stock line and the anti-stoke line are because of inelastic scattering. Because the energy is different with respect to the incoming light wave, and the Rayleigh line occurs due to elastic scattering. Since losing of energy is more easier than the gaining of energy by the incident wave, the stock line is more intense than the anti-stoke line. Coming to the options, Raman scattering is incoherent scattering. Now looking at the scattered wave, you have different frequencies for scattered wave. So this is an example of incoherent scattering. Anti-stoke lines are weaker than the stoke line. Yes, that is also true. Raman scattering is plane polarized. Two types of polarization available for this Raman scattering, that is circular polarized and linearly polarized. Both are used for crystallography. Now, Raman spectra is an absorption spectrum. Let us see. The stock line is due to absorption of energy from the wave, and the anti-stoke line is emission of energy by the crystal. Now the crystal is absorbing the energy, giving rise to stock line, as well as the crystal is emitting the energy, giving rise to anti-stoke line. So both absorption as well as emission spectra are available for Raman spectra. So your option is D. Raman spectra is an absorption spectra is not true about Raman scattering. A thin sheet of dimension 2 cm by 4 cm is charged to 20 microcoulomb. The ratio of electric field at a distance 5 cm and 7 cm perpendicular from its center. Now you can take this as 5 cm and somewhere here as 7 cm. Let it be E1 and at 7 cm E2. The question is, what is E1 is to E2? Now you have a formula E equal to sigma by 2 epsilon for plane sheet of charge. So it is independent of R, independent of the distance, So wherever you keep, the electric field remains constant. So E1 is to E2 is nothing but 1 is to 1. So your answer belongs to 1 is to 1. So none of this. Velocity of electron in ground state of hydrogen atom is V. What is the velocity of electron in helium atom in the ground state? Now you know that angular momentum is conserved as well as angular momentum is quantized, and which is nothing but mvr is nothing but nh by 2 pi. From that you will get V in terms of the radius r. Similarly, you have another equation which is from the centripetal force of the electron is being provided by the electrostatic force. So mv square by r is nothing but ze square by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. So you have two equations and two variables. R is nothing but n square h square epsilon naught by pi z me square, and V you will get as z square by 2nh epsilon naught. This we can write it as E square divided by 2h epsilon naught into z by n. Now for hydrogen atom, z is equal to 1 and in ground state n equal to 1. So E square divided by 2h epsilon naught, which is nothing but 2.2 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. And for helium atom in ground state, you have z equal to 2 and n equal to 1. So your velocity is nothing but 2 times v. So your correct option is C, 2v. The vibrational spectra lies in which of the following region? The vibrational spectra deals with the energy possessed by the molecule. And the different types of energy possessed by the molecules are translational energy. This is due to the motion of the molecule. This is nothing but the kinetic energy, and this is continuous energy, and it is not quantized. It is the only energy which is not quantized. Electronic energy is due to the position of the electron in the different electronic levels. The black color indicates the electronic level, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, etc. The transition energy from n equal to 2 to n equal to 1 is of the order of 10 electron volt, around 10 electron volt. This falls under visible spectra, visible rays, and each electronic level is further divided into vibrational level, that is seen in the brown color, whose energy is of the order 0.1 electron volt, and this falls under infrared region. And again each vibrational level is again subdivided into different rotational energy level given by J1, J2, etc. And the transition energy for rotational energy is levels is around 10 to the power minus 3 electron volt, and the wavelength corresponding to rotational energy is lies in the microwave region. And to this question, the vibrational spectra, so vibrational spectra energy is around 0.1 electron volt, it falls under infrared region. So answer is B. Normal Zeeman effect occurs when there is change in. Now suppose, assume that there is an electron in an orbit and the corresponding spin angular momentum is S and the orbital angular momentum is L. This both will be precessing over its resultant, which is equal to J, that is nothing but L plus S. Can either use parallelogram law of vector addition or triangle law of vector addition. Now if I apply a magnetic field along the Z direction, let us assume this is Z direction, and I am applying the magnetic field along this Z direction, then this J will be precessing over this magnetic field. Now for normal Zeeman effect, the spin angular momentum is 0. So the total angular momentum J is nothing but the orbital angular momentum L. Now then the potential energy due to the presence of this magnetic field will be due to the magnetic moment caused by the orbital angular momentum L. So potential energy is nothing but minus mu L dot B. Both are vectors. And the magnetic moment mu L is nothing but minus GL E by 2m into L. Substituting this value in the potential energy, you get GL E by 2m into L bar dot B bar, which is nothing but GL E by 2m into B into L cos theta. And what is this L cos theta? L cos theta is nothing but LZ, because you know the angle between L and this Z, that is the magnetic field direction, is nothing but theta. So L cos theta is LZ. Now this is the potential energy that we have. This is nothing but the perturbed Hamiltonian caused due to the perturbation by the magnetic field. So perturbation energy is nothing but the expectation value of the perturbation or perturbed Hamiltonian, which is nothing but energy E. So expectation value of LZ is nothing but MLH cross, where ML is the magnetic angular momentum quantum number. Now change in energy, that means transition, is equal to delta ml into h cross, and change in ml must be either plus or minus 1, 0. So your answer is magnetic momentum and magnetic angular momentum quantum number should vary by 0 or plus or minus 1. This is how you see a question in our Telegram channel. This is our Telegram channel name, and under that you will get the question and 4 options. The moment you view the question, you will know that how many person have viewed out of these many subscribers, and you will also know how many person have answered this particular question. Now you know that this answer to the question is 0, and the moment you click here, you will get how many person have answered it correctly. And see, 53% of them have answered correctly, and the remaining 47 has got wrong. Now this gives you an advantage, that it gives an exam experience of doing the problems, and also you can analyze each question, where to focus on your exams. See, out of 85 people who viewed, only 17 of them has answered this, which means only 1/5 is answered, and out of that only 53% of them has made it correctly, which means the rate of this question is very high. So you have to focus on these type of questions more. So this analyzation also can be made through our Telegram channel. So please join our Telegram channel and start doing your problem. The answers to the problem will be discussed here in our YouTube channel. This is our Telegram channel, CSIR Net IIT Jam Physics, and this is the link to our Telegram channel, which is also given in the description below. And if you like the video, please like, share with your friends, and also subscribe, and enjoy learning physics with VK lectures.